my god, this is my first time. My New Year's resolution this year, was to try this for the first time. That's a joke. I've done this before. That's not funny. None of this will be funny. None of this is a joke. These are all jokes. None of the doors are locked. This is a hostage situation. Don't worry. I've called the cops. I'm turning myself in. Don't worry. I need a helmet. Anybody forget that you could gargle? When's the last time you thought, sometimes I do this, sometimes I do this, sometimes I don't do this, sometimes I'm making you nervous so I can get more attention. See, sometimes I don't know what to say. I'm not going to say anything. It's good to be here, Bellingham. It's nice to be. I went to a wedding. This is a wedding. You're all going to get married to me right now. Let's not talk about it. Now I'm nervous because you're filming. Why you? No. Get closer. I want my close up. I just bought a comb. I was like, oh man, don't buy a comb. Who buys combs? Who buys brushes and combs? People with hair? Is that with the hair? Anyways, you can wear a mask with your nose sticking out now because masks are half off. You ever do marijuana on weed? You ever go by a nail salon and you're like, man, somebody's getting nailed in that salon? I mean sex. Someone's getting fucked in that salon. And it's probably the fumes that are fucked. Anyways, okay. You ever hear priests touch altar boys? I think that's more like an altered boy at that point. This couple, I knew this guy, I used to wrestle in Seattle Semi-Pro Wrestling. This guy Bob, who played this guy, character, Domestic Violence. He was a nice guy, not a bad guy. Anyways, he signed my will. That's what I'm getting at. He signed my fart therapy. No, I need a wet. Need good farts that don't get the mic wet. I need to bring a mic condom so I have good farts. Fart therapy. Fart therapy. Fart therapy. That's good. Shout out. I just filled up my car with gas. It was $700. The interior of my car can hold a lot of gasoline. Don't need to buy an air freshener now. I sleep in my car. You ever go on a bender from a bender? You ever do, is a bender yoga? Is that what a bender is? I went on a date recently, and when you got an ultimatum, if your date doesn't know what a soup spoon is, you're like, sorry, we can't date anymore. You don't know what old-timey photographs? You don't know Nintendo? You don't know Rainier Beer? You don't know Shanghai Room? You don't know what alternative comedy is? You don't know when the stool fucks the comedian and it's not the other way around? I ran out of my suicide pills are expired. I'll do anything for a laugh, but I'll also do anything for crippling silence. No laughs, just Stevie shaking the thing. I'll do anything for attention. That's my biggest flaw. Now say it like you just came to America. I'll do anything for attention. That's my biggest Blah! Okay. You ever deliver Amazon packages to your mom's house, but since you live there, actually you live in your van, since you live in your van, you don't actually have to go to your mom's house? Just me? Are there any PhDs in the audience? What's up, Doc? You think Italians like pizza bagels? Your mom called. No, I'm just kidding. Kayla Ruth, really good Wisconsin comedian. She's got this joke that's, I went to an emo middle school. Even the bullies were emo. They were like, quit cutting yourself, quit cutting yourself, quit cutting yourself. Don't worry, don't worry. I don't go to. I went to homeschool. Here's my impression of a comedian. You ever the other day? You ever think that one time my best friend told me? So, anyways, the premise for this joke is that I'm alive, and you're listening with your ears. That's a new one. That's the new one, so it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. I had to put my cat down, and she was 21. Her name was Lolita, and she had outgrown her name. But no, she had cancer. Anyways, my friend kept telling me, Robbie, you killed your best friend. You killed your best friend. And I just want to let everybody here know that someday your best friend will kill you. You're cats, that's what I'm saying. I worked at Hot Mama's Pizza for 10 years delivering pizza. You could say that I had a lot of heated exchanges. My wife's pregnant right now, and she wanted to go see a baseball game, and she was like, can we sit in the C-section? I saw this homeless pregnant woman, and I was like, that baby is not homeless yet. You ever rewatch Lost and you find yourself? I'm unapologetic. I'm sorry. You know, minimalism is never enough. I'm wearing bobby pins, but I call them Robbie pins. My name is Robbie, so every haircut is a bob cut. And I was named after my grandpa, which isn't really frowned upon, but if it was, it would be a grand faux pas. I used to drive a Toyota Matrix, so I thought I was the one. I drove a Buick Century 98, which is almost a century. I live in a basement. I'm an uncle basement person. I live with my landlord's grandchildren. My niece is, okay. I work for Glassy Baby Candle Votive Company, and they give a lot of profits away to charities, like to cancer research, while ironically their employees are getting cancer by blowing glass. So if you get cancer, don't worry, you can just get hope by buying a candle votive. Get the new radiation therapy color, uranium color one. Anyways, I share a glory hole with multiple people. That's all I'm trying to say. It's I stick my rod in a hole. I've been nobody. Thank you. Have a good night.